Hello students, I am Muhammad Wakas and in today's lesson we are going to talk about something really interesting. We are going to learn certain ways which you can use to make your conversation or statements more polite so that you can communicate well and you can get your work done. So let's get started. That's a bad idea. It's totally a direct way to say to someone that this is totally a bad idea. You don't have to be so much direct. You must be quite polite when you are going to say that something is good or bad or any idea is good or bad. So we are really not going to talk about here that whether this is a straightforward message or not. We are just going to talk about that how can we make our words or sentences more polite. Okay, so that's a bad idea. You don't have to use this sentence. Let's make it more polite. I think it can be better thought of. So you may suggest to someone that you don't have to say that's a bad idea. You can say that we can think in some other way regarding this idea. This idea might not be good, so we need to rethink about it. That's how you can make your statement more polite. So you're not gonna use this one. That's a bad idea. It's an abrupt way. Okay, moving towards the next. Come here. Now, you're actually giving an order to someone. It is an imperative sentence. It is like giving an order to someone to come to you. You don't have to give order to people. If you really want to request, you don't have to give orders to people. You have to try to make your words polite so that whenever people talk to you, they listen to you, they should actually do what you want them to do. So here you don't say come here directly. You will say could you be here please. Now I have used two polite words here, could and please. We commonly use please when we want to request someone, we want to make our words, our statements, our conversation more polite. So here see, I have used two different words that actually can make this sentence more polite. Could you be here please? Okay, then it looks really better and that person will really get back to you. I hate the color. Suppose that you have visited a shop. There you see a different kinds of color. You cannot directly say to the shopkeeper that I really hate this color. The shopkeeper might feel bad. You don't have to hurt his feelings. Okay? You can use a polite way to dislike something. And the polite way will be, I'm not sure about this color. Now that shopkeeper will definitely understand that this person using a really polite way that he is really not interested in buying this thing with this color. He will understand it. So that's how you can make your statement polite. You don't have to say I hate this color. Okay, the next one, this is bad. Now this is another sentence that we commonly use when we talk to people, when we go to any shop. There we see something, we want to buy something, so you cannot directly say to the shopkeeper, this is really bad, I don't like it. Don't ever do that. You're getting rude. You don't have to be rude. Try to make your conversation polite so people should talk to you, they should listen to you, they should actually respond to you the way you want. They are not gonna respond to you if you will use such kind of sentences. So let's make it a bit polite. This could have been better. You can say like that. Or you can say, this can be or could have been much better. But you cannot say that this is bad. Don't hurt anyone's feeling by saying something directly or refusing to take something directly. You don't have to say that. No. Imagine that your friend offers you a cup of tea. He asks you, would you like to take a cup of tea? You don't have to directly say, no, I don't want. Or you only say, no. He might feel bad. You are not being polite to refuse to something that your friend has really offered you. Don't do that. So how can you make it polite when you want to refuse to something that you don't want to take? You will say, no, thank you. This is now really a polite way to refuse to someone's offer. Or if you don't want to do something, you can simply say that, no, thank you. This is really not going to hurt anyone. And this also sounds good. Okay, so the next sentence that I have got for you is, leave me alone. You're so much tired living among people. They create a lot of disturbance for you. And somebody comes around and says, can I just join you? And you say, leave me alone. You're not making your statements polite. Instead of saying, leave me alone, you can make it more polite. You can say, I would like to be with myself. Now this means that I really do not have any interest in going out with people. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to enjoy with them. So it is really a better idea to live with myself, to spend time with myself. So that's how you actually can make it more polite instead of directly or saying to someone that leave me alone. You don't have to say like that. Okay. Call me. You are giving an order. You don't ever do that. You don't have to give order. You can make it more polite. The only purpose for today's lesson is to help you learn that how you can convey the same message in a polite way instead of using impolite words or sentences. And we always need to use polite words if we really want to communicate with people around us. That's what you're learning in this lesson. Okay, please contact me. You make your statements polite and request the other person to call you because you are unable to call him. You don't have to give him order, call me. Okay, you can also say contact me, but it depends on the way you pronounce the word or the sentence. Contact me, it's a bit impolite. If you say contact me, it becomes polite. So let's make it more polite by using please. Please contact me. Okay, you are not confident. Now that means you are actually discouraging someone and you are telling him that you don't have so much capability or confidence to do anything. You don't have to do that. And never ever directly say such kind of words to anyone. In fact, you must avoid using this word not. That means you are just directly saying to that person that you don't have the capacity or ability to do anything. So don't ever use such words. And more importantly, don't ever use not. Okay, so how can we make it more polite? You can say, you can try to be more confident. I just want to suggest you to always try to use some productive words. Try to use such words that shouldn't really hurt the other person, and also convey your message to other person. So the best language that you can use in order to say to other person that you're not confident, don't do that. You can say, you can try. You need to give him some courage, that you need to do some effort, and later on you can be more confident. So don't use them. Can I take your pen? Can means it shows your ability to do something. Now I've got hands. The pen is laying on the table. I can just grab that using my hands. It's my capacity or ability to do something. I can show this ability to use can. Now, I'm actually making a request to the other person that can I take your pen? क्या मैं आपका पेन ले सकता हूँ? So, don't you think it's a bit harsh? Yes, it's really a bit harsh statement that you are actually, you have to request someone. Okay, so how can we make it polite? This request, you can say like that. Could I take your pen? Could, would, should. They actually make your statements polite. So you can say, could I take your pen? You are making your words, statements, request politer by using could. And the other person will really happily allow you to take his pen because you are requesting him really in a polite way. Okay, the last one that I have got for you is I want water. Someone asks you that, what would you like to have? What would you like to have? You cannot say, I want water. You're actually making it a bit impolite. You cannot directly say, I want water. Don't do that. So, you need to make it polite. And how will you make it polite? You will say, well, I would like to have water. मैं पानी पीना चाहूँगा. So, dear students, whenever you want to talk to people, make sure that you must use only those words and sentences that convey your message in real polite way. You don't have to use such words that convey really impolite message. So, this brings me to the end of this lecture. I hope you really have enjoyed this lecture a lot. Do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon button so that you just keep receiving our daily informative videos. I will be back with another amazing lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.